Good morning, guys. Today is my beautiful daughter's birthday, and she requested me to cook some okra soup for her because that is her favorite food. So I'm going to be cooking the food for her, guys. So let's go cook okra sauce, guys. So guys, the first thing I do, I just grab few okra, and then I'm going to be cutting off this head right here, and then separate our okra and cut. I don't really have to do all of this, but I just like to cut my okra this way. So that is what I will be doing for at least an hour if I am that fast. And then I will show you how we cook our okra, guys. After cutting the head off, I will section our okra into two like this, just sectioning it so that I can start cutting, guys. I will just stack them like so, and then I will start cutting them off. So this is what I am doing, and I will be doing this for a few minutes, and then we will start cooking, guys. So let me know down below, guys, do you like eating okra? I'll show you the way that we cook our okra that make the kids really fall in love with okra, because they all love eating okra, guys. So guys, after finishing cutting our okra, we are going to be throwing these away, the bottom part away. And yeah, let me show you how I want our okra to be cut. This is how I cut our okra, guys. So I will be cutting this okra for a few minutes. Guys, the first thing we are going to be doing will be to marinate our meat. We already washed it. This is what it looks like. So I will be adding some white pepper, just a little bit. I'll add the black pepper, guys, just a little bit. And then I have our parsley that I love to put in our food. And then we have some crunch red pepper. This is for the flavor. Just put a little bit. And then I have some paprika just to bring out that beautiful color and taste. And then guys, the last thing I'm going to be adding is some rosemary. So I'll add rosemary because I love the smell and the taste of rosemary. And after that, guys, I'm going to be adding some salt. Add some salt and oops. And then I'll be adding 2 of these Maggi cube. I'll add 2 of them and then just dump them like that inside the pot. After adding the Maggi cube, I will add our onions, guys. I'll just add some onion so that our meat can cook with the onions. And the last ingredient is going to be garlic, guys. Hold on, I'm going to get the garlic from the fridge. This is the garlic that I'm going to be using because our fresh garlic is finished. So I'm going to be using this garlic. Just put a tablespoon of garlic because It is great for the food. And then guys, we are starting cooking. We will just turn on our stove and then let our meat cook. So guys, now that we are done with our meat, let me show you what it looks like. This is what everything is looking like. You can stir it if you want to, or just leave it like this. So I'm going to close it so that the meat can cook. And the next thing we're going to be doing right now is to add our okra. This is our okra that we already cut, guys. After cutting the okra, guys, don't ask me how many hours it took me to cut this okra, okay? Because most of the time the kids help me to cut this. So I will be adding our okra inside this pot, guys. Let me do it right here. Just put all the okra inside the pot. And then guys, I like to cook my okra separate before adding it into the food, because that is just what I prefer to do. It just makes the okra cook very well so that the kids can eat it without trying to remove the chunks of okra inside the food. So I usually cut my okra very small, and then I will cook it first before adding it into our sauce. So this is what our okra is looking like, guys. So let me put it on the fire and I will show you what we are doing. So guys, this is what our okra is looking like. I'm going to be adding this. In Cameroon we call this saligem. I don't know how you call it in English or French, and it is some type of salt that people find under the ground. So, and yeah, I'm going to add it to the food because this is going to help our okra to remain green. So after doing that, guys, I'm going to pour some water just to make sure that our okra cook. And after adding water, guys, I will add some salt. I'll be adding some salt, guys. So just add a little bit of salt, and then guys, our food is ready to close. And then I'll close it and then I'll turn on the fire, guys. So now everything is going to start cooking together before we continue, guys. So guys, this is what our meat is looking like. So I'm just going to stir it to make sure that all our spices go everywhere. So yeah, we took the meat with the bones because I think the meat with bones just tastes better. I don't know, guys. Let me know about what you think. Do you think the meat with bone tastes better than the meat without bones? Because the bones really give a lovely flavor to the food. So this is what our meat is looking like. After stirring, I'll just make sure that everything cooked well. And then I will be adding our okra that is boiling right there. Make sure that when you cook the okra, guys, make sure that you don't let it boil. I mean, don't put the fire on high, because otherwise the okra will burn at the bottom of the pan easily, guys. And make sure you stir from time to time. So yeah. guys, this is what our food is looking like. My baby girl is going to be so happy that I cooked this food for her birthday, and she will be enjoying it as soon as she comes home, guys. So this is what it is looking like, guys. Bon appetit.